Okay, this is Show 6 here with an free update, and also the first movie I am doing with narration instead of, just talking while I'm recording. So anyway, as you can see here in this particular clip, we've got a Freeter. He's obviously doing well, very happy. I'm thinking he's not a purebred Mao. He's probably a hybrid or a mix. See, part of the belief that he's still part Mao is these lines on his face. As you can see, as I'm pointing out, those two lines, the way they line up and then they nearly touch but they don't meet completely at the end under his ear, that's a Mao trait. So, I mean, I know it's common in tigers, but it's a Mao thing. Also, he's got spots on his belly, spots on his hindquarters. Most Maos have spots all over the place, which is why I'm thinking he's a mix instead of a purebred, because most of his spots tend to turn into stripes, and they're fairly blotchy stripes, as you can see as he's walking around in this one. So, I don't think he's a purebred, but I think he's a pretty good mix. I'd even say he's half. So maybe that's why he was let go. There's another really good shot of his underbelly showing the spots on his belly. And again, he's a lot healthier. He's doing a lot better. As you can see here, he's filled out quite a bit. And he's very active. His eye doesn't look very bad. It still needs care and attention and a vet visit, but for right now he's doing okay. So that's what counts. But anyway, he likes this feather thing, even though it's not originally his. It was Kiki's. Yeah, you know that cat that was in the first video I put up, the tips to get a Mew thing that was horrible and long and just didn't show anything? Well, see, for a while now, Kiki has had cancer, unfortunately, and this was the last shot of her alive, unfortunately. She died just a little while ago, but this was just me holding her up in front of the camera once she came to see me. A couple days later, she was flopping over and couldn't even walk, and she died just a few hours later, thankfully in the comfort of her own home. But yeah, that was shot like on Monday, and then she died on, I think, Tuesday morning or afternoon, something like that. So she only lived another couple days. But unfortunately, that's enough on Kiki. I mean, it's sad that she went away and all, but she was 16, so she wasn't going to last forever. But as you can see here, Freet's still very healthy, definitely filled out compared to what he looked like when he was a baby. I mean, that was ridiculous what he looked like as a baby. So he's filled out quite a bit. He still has eye issues and he still needs to be neutered, but those are things I can't take care of right now. I just don't have the money. But his eye is definitely something I want to get taken care of, because if you just wait a second while I pull this eyelid back, this right eye here is the one that's injured, and as you can see, his eyelid and the membrane around it is still swollen. It's not supposed to be pink and puffy like that. It's supposed to just stay hidden. But, I mean, it's gotten smaller over the last couple months, so it's obviously getting better on its own, but it's still something I want to have checked out by the vet and see if there's anything I can do to speed up the process of him healing. But he's gotten quite big. He weighs more than Yakasa here, the 5-year-old, and now the oldest cat in the house, and that Kiki's gone. He weighs like 8.5, and Freet here weighs about 11.5. So it's quite a vast difference. So he's filled out quite a bit compared to when I got him. I swore I thought he was a kitten, but as the vet told me, he was actually a fairly adult cat. So he's filled out nicely and gotten quite big and heavy. So, and of course they love laser lights, both of them. But as you can see here, just by him moving around, more just being able to see the spots on the hindquarters area and, you know, any possible Mao family history there. But he's also filled out quite a bit, and although it's hard to tell, I mean, Yakasa is fluffier. If they were wet, you could see that he was definitely the bigger one, but Freet is a little bit bigger. Just a little bit. I mean, Yakasa's fur hides most of his skinniness, unfortunately. But that's the update for the most part. So, I hope everybody is well, and I'll keep you posted on Ifrit's progress.